Hey everybody, it's Aaron McGuire, Dixie Sports Plus, and it's time for your Major League Baseball report. It's the third week of October, and that means it's time for the League Championship Series. 4 teams are left in the playoffs, and they're each vying for a trip to the World Series in either a National League or an American League pennant. In the American League, it's down to the Blue Jays and the Mariners. And the Blue Jays took care of the Yankees in pretty safe order, and the Mariners took care of the Tigers in what was one of the great series in divisional history. It came down to a Game 5 Friday night in which went 15 innings, and the Mariners were able to pull it out and head to the League Championship Series. The Mariners seem almost unstoppable right now. They've taken the first 2 games from the Blue Jays, and it looks like they're going to cruise to the World Series. You never know. The Blue Jays have a great offense. They just need to get it going. But it's going to be hard to come back from an 0-2 deficit. But we've seen more remarkable things happen in the ALCS before. Go all the way back to the great 3-0 comeback by the Red Sox in the 0-4 ALCS, where they came back and beat the Yankees and then went on to win the World Series. But the Mariners are just playing incredibly good baseball right now. They're hitting the ball. They're getting great pitching, especially out of their bullpen. They are doing everything right in every phase of the game. Over in the National League, it's the Dodgers and the Brewers, 2 very different teams from 2 very different parts of the country, a small market and a large market team. The Dodgers are the prohibitive favorites to win that series. As hot as the Brewers have been, they have struggled to produce runs at times. The Cubs took them to the limit. It went 5 games for them in the divisional round, and the Brewers sometimes struggle to score some runs. No one has better starting pitching in baseball, and especially in the National League, than the Dodgers. The hopes that the Brewers have is, can they get to that bullpen early? And for the Dodgers, it's relying on that talent. They're the most talented team in the National League right now, and this is the time where they are going to shine. So can their starting pitching hold up? Can their starting pitching get them to where it needs to go for a bullpen that has been suspect throughout the year? The bullpen has played better as of late. They won a couple of big games for the Dodgers in the divisional series, but can those Dodgers bats propel them on to the World Series again? One of the big questions for the Dodgers is, what kind of role is Shohei Ohtani going to play in this series? How much is he going to pitch? How will they work him in? Will they use him as a starter? Or are they going to try and bring him in off the bench in relief? Could we see Shohei Ohtani in a closer role if it comes down to a deciding game? So how these 2 series end up are going to be really dominated by how the pitching goes for all 4 of these squads. They should be 2 great series. The last 4 teams are always the best teams. For the teams that got close, the Cubs, the Tigers, these are young teams with a lot of young talent that have the opportunity to really build on this year. This was not really their year for the Cubs or the Tigers. It was really next year. And then you've got teams like the Phillies, an aging team. They've got some contract issues coming up in the offseason with guys like Kyle Schwarber. Who are they going to re-sign? Who are they going to keep? Who are they going to let go? What kind of free agents are going to be out on the market in the offseason? But right now, it's the push to the World Series. It's a push here in October and November to crown a World Series champion. So we'll see you next week when we will probably be talking about who's playing in the World Series. This has been Aaron McGuire for Dixie Sports Plus, and this has been your Major League Baseball report.